the integral of the square root of a squared minus x squared dx. As you can see, this is the first form in one of our 3 formulas for trigonometric substitution. So x will be equal to a times sine, and we need to get the derivative, so dx over d theta is equal to a times the derivative of sine, which is cosine. So we have dx is equal to a times cosine d theta. Our integral is equal to the square root of a squared minus x squared, and x is a sine, so we have a times sine to the power of 2 dx. And we have the square root of a squared minus a squared times sine squared dx. We need to factor out the a, so we have the square root of a squared times 1 minus sine squared dx. A trigonometric identity that you need to know is cosine squared plus sine squared is equal to 1. So cosine squared is equal to 1 minus sine squared, which is this part here. This will give us the integral of a times cosine, because the square root of a squared cosine squared is a times cosine. And dx is also a times cosine, and we have the theta. This is equal to the integral of a squared cosine squared. Since a is a constant, we should move it outside of the integral. So we have a squared times cosine squared d theta. What is cosine squared? Well, cosine squared is 1 over 2 times 1 plus cosine 2x. Then just for fun, we have sine squared, and that's equal to 1 over 2 times 1 minus cosine of 2x. And we should also move the 1 over 2 outside of the integral. So we have a squared over 2 times the integral of 1 plus cosine of 2 theta d theta. And this is equal to a squared over 2 times the integral of 1 d theta plus the integral of cosine 2 theta. What is the antiderivative of the integral of 1 d theta? It's just going to be theta. And what is the integral of cosine of 2 theta? Well, let u equal to 2 theta. So the derivative du over d theta is just 2. So du is 2 times d theta, and d theta is 1 over 2 times du. So we have the integral of cosine of u, and d theta is 1 over 2 times du. We have 1 over 2 times the integral of cosine of u du, which is equal to 1 over 2 times sine of u plus c. And since u is 2 theta, we should change it back. So we have 1 over 2 times sine of 2 theta plus c. This will give us a squared over 2 times theta plus a squared over 2 times 1 over 2 sine 2 theta plus a squared over 2 times c. That's equal to a squared over 2 times theta plus a squared over 4 times sine of 2 theta. And we can say let c1 equal to a squared over 2 times c. So here we have plus c1. But it doesn't really matter whether you write c or c1. So let's write c. There's a formula that says that sine of 2x is equal to 2 times sine of x cosine of x. So let's replace it with this. Times 2 sine of theta cosine of theta plus c. And these two will cancel out, so in the denominator we will have a 2. Now this is where this comes in. So remember, at the very beginning we chose the first form and x equals a times sine. This means that sine is going to be x over a. Let's actually change it here. Using our SOHCAHTOA rule, sine is going to be opposite over hypotenuse. So opposite is x and hypotenuse is a. We need to find this side, and let's call this side b. So according to our Pythagorean theorem, we know that a squared, or the hypotenuse squared, is equal to x squared plus b squared. And we're trying to solve for b. So b squared is equal to a squared minus x squared. and b is going to be equal to positive a squared minus x squared. And we're not considering the negative sign because the length of a triangle is always positive. So we only want the positive. So what is cosine going to be? Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent is the square root of a squared minus x squared, and the hypotenuse is going to be a. As you can see, the a squared will cancel out with the two a's in the denominator, so we have a squared over 2 times sine plus x over 2 times the square root of a squared minus x squared plus c. So we know that sine is x over a, which means that theta is going to be arcsine of x over a. We have a squared over 2 times arcsine of x over a plus x over 2 times the square root of a squared minus x squared plus c.